Introduction: Entering the sacred portal. Spoken by the voice that knows your future is already within you. Welcome. You did not find this meditation by accident. It found you because your future self has been calling, whispering across time, guiding you back to the truth that has always lived inside your breath. Tonight, today, right now, you are invited into a sacred space, a space beyond thought, beyond worry, beyond the noise of the ordinary world. This is not a meditation to make something happen. This is a remembering. This is a receiving. Your future self already exists. Your new identity is already vibrating in the quantum field. You are not creating it. You are meeting it. Feel that truth settle into your heart. There is a version of you right now already living your highest timeline, already embodying your most luminous identity, already breathing, walking, shining as everything you have ever desired to become. Tonight, you will cross the veil. You will step through the doorway. You will remember who you truly are. There is nothing you need to force. There is nothing you need to fix. All that is required is your willingness to relax, to surrender, to open. Breathe in deeply now, slowly, fully. Feel the air filling not just your lungs, but your entire being. With every inhale, you call your future self closer. With every exhale, you release everything that no longer matches your becoming. This is a sacred reunion. This is a homecoming. This is the moment you choose to live not as who you were told you are, but as who you were always destined to be. Allow yourself to soften. Allow yourself to open. Allow yourself to receive, because the journey is beginning, and your future self is already waiting. Chapter 1: The Awakening Breath. Spoken by the wind that carries you back to yourself. Close your eyes now. Allow the world around you to fade. Let the weight of the day dissolve into the air. There is nothing to do, nothing to achieve, nothing to prove. There is only the breath, the sacred breath that has been with you since the beginning, the breath that knows the way home. Breathe in deeply, slowly, as if inhaling the golden light of your own future. Hold it gently, feeling it dance within your chest, lighting up every hidden corner of your being. And now, exhale, release. Let go of the stories. Let go of the timelines that no longer serve you. Let go of the layers you thought you had to carry. Again, inhale, drawing in the codes of your future self, the vibration of your highest timeline. Feel it swirl through you, filling you with a sense of anticipation, a knowing that something sacred is unfolding inside you. And exhale, melting even more deeply into the space between who you were and who you are becoming. With every breath, you are shifting. With every breath, you are aligning. With every breath, you are preparing the vessel of your body, the temple of your heart, to receive the blueprint of your new identity. Let the breath become your anchor. Let it guide you deeper into yourself. There is no rush. There is no urgency. The future you're meeting already exists. It is already written in the architecture of your soul. Breathe that truth into your bones. As you inhale, feel yourself expanding. As you exhale, feel yourself softening. You are preparing the sacred ground, where the seeds of your new self will take root and bloom. Stay with the breath a little longer. Inhale, I receive. Exhale, I release. Inhale, I align. Exhale, I allow. Inhale, I awaken. Exhale, I become. Let the rhythm carry you. Let the breath unlock the ancient doors within you. Because now, you are ready to journey deeper. You are ready to step into the next sacred phase. The art of releasing the past, layer by layer, breath by breath. Chapter 2: Releasing the Past. Spoken by the hand that gently unties the cords. There is no true arrival into the future without first offering honor to the past. not by clinging to it, not by grieving it endlessly, but by blessing it and setting it free. Feel yourself now, suspended between two worlds. Behind you, the echoes of old versions of yourself still hum. Some proud, some wounded, some simply tired. All of them have brought you here. All of them deserve your gratitude, but none of them are meant to come with you. Tonight, you release them. You thank them. You liberate yourself. Visualize it now. Before you stretches a long, golden thread. Your life path until this moment. Along that thread are luminous beads, each one holding a memory, a version, an identity you once wore. Walk slowly along the thread with your inner gaze. Touch each bead lightly with your fingers of light. Whisper, "Thank you for your lessons. Thank you for your protection. Thank you for your love. I release you now with gratitude." And as you say these words, each bead dissolves in a sparkling mist, returning to the field of light. No longer heavy, no longer binding. You do not need to hold the past to honor it. You honor it best by living the fullness it helped prepare you for. Breathe now. With every inhale, draw in more of your true essence. With every exhale, release an old layer, an old fear, an old story. If sadness arises, let it. If resistance stirs, let it. These are simply the final tendrils uncoiling from your field. You are not abandoning who you were. You are expanding beyond who you needed to be. Feel the lightness grow in your chest. Feel the space expanding around your heart. Feel the silent joy of your soul as it stretches into new shapes. Say this within yourself. I honor my past. I bless my past. And I now release it completely to step fully into who I am becoming. Pause here. Breathe deeply in the sacred silence that follows. Feel the invisible hands of the universe, gently, lovingly, untying the final cords around you. You are becoming lighter. You are becoming clearer. You are becoming ready. And ahead, bathed in light, the portal to your future self shimmers open. It is time to step toward it. It is time to cross the portal of becoming. Chapter 3, Crossing the Portal of Becoming. Spoken by the threshold that recognizes your name. Before you now, a doorway of pure light stands open. It pulses gently, inviting you forward, whispering the ancient truth you are ready to hear. You are not stepping into something unknown. You are returning to what you have always been. Feel the air shift around you. It hums with the vibration of infinite possibility. It carries the scent of new beginnings, the song of timelines where your soul has already bloomed. You have been preparing for this crossing for lifetimes. Every choice, every challenge, every breath has led you here. You are ready. And yet, as you stand before the portal, there may be a final hesitation. A moment where the mind asks, am I worthy? Am I ready? Smile gently at that voice. It is simply the last echo of the old self, doing what it was designed to do, protect you from the unknown. But now, you know that the unknown is not your enemy. It is your homecoming. Breathe in deeply. Feel the portal responding to you, its light expanding, its song growing clearer. It recognizes your vibration. It has been waiting for your signal of readiness. And now you give it. Step forward. With your inner vision, see yourself placing your foot across the threshold. Feel a soft warmth rising through you, starting at your feet, moving through your legs, your hips, your spine, your heart, your crown. The portal is not outside of you. It is within you. You are stepping into yourself. You are stepping into your future. As you cross fully through the doorway, notice the shedding that happens naturally. Old doubts, old fears, old weights, simply falling away like dust, no longer part of the field you carry. With each step, you become lighter, brighter, stronger. You are walking toward your highest timeline. You are aligning with your new identity. You are answering the call of your future self. Say this now within yourself. I step boldly through the portal of becoming. I receive the codes of my highest self. I surrender the old, and I welcome the new. Pause here. Feel the energy of the portal's ceiling behind you, not as a prison, but as a sacred gate. That marks the place where you chose expansion over fear. You cannot go back. You would not want to. Ahead, the air shimmers with a golden glow. Your future self is waiting, not as a dream, not as a hope, but as a living presence, ready to merge with you, ready to awaken within you. It is time for the meeting with your future self. Chapter 4. The Meeting with Your Future Self. Spoken by the voice that sounds like memory and prophecy combined. You walk forward, each step lighter, each breath fuller, each heartbeat louder with truth. The path before you is made of soft golden mist, illuminated from within. It does not lead you to someone else. It leads you deeper into yourself. Ahead, the mist begins to part, and you see a figure standing in the light. They are familiar, achingly so, not because you recognize the face, but because you recognize the frequency. It is you. It has always been you. It is the self that never doubted, never feared, never forgot. Your future self stands tall, radiating a strength that feels like sunlight wrapped in love, an ease that vibrates through every cell of your body, a magnetic field of pure possibility. They are everything you once dreamed you could become, and more. Their eyes meet yours, and in that gaze, there are no accusations, no judgments, no expectations. There is only recognition. There is only homecoming. Allow yourself to approach them slowly. Feel your fields blending before you even touch. Notice the energy weaving between you, reconnecting you to the highest codes of your soul. Your future self extends a hand, not to save you, not to change you, but to welcome you. You place your hand in theirs. Feel the electricity, the transfer of memory, the silent agreement between your timelines collapsing into one. In their touch, you feel the courage you thought you lacked, the wisdom you believed was far away, the love you thought you had to earn, the abundance you once thought impossible. All of it is here. All of it is already yours. You're not being given something new. You're being reminded of what you already carry. Your future self smiles. They place their other hand over your heart, and you feel it, a pulse, a thrum, a resonance that echoes through every timeline, calling back every fragment of power you ever abandoned. Breathe into this moment. Allow the fusion to begin. You are not merging with a fantasy. You are not meeting a stranger. You are receiving the version of yourself who has already crossed every fear, already embodied every dream, already claimed every destiny. Say this now silently. I recognize myself. I welcome myself. I embody my future now. Feel the golden light surge through you, weaving into your blood, your bones, your breath. This is not an ending. This is not a wish. This is an activation. And as you stand merged with your future self, you feel something else stir within their hands. A gift, a sacred token, an object encoded with the vibration of your new identity. It is time to receive it. It is time to accept the symbol of who you are becoming. Ahead, we enter the next sacred moment, receiving the gift of your new identity. Chapter 5. Receiving the gift of your new identity. Spoken by the hand that offers what you were always meant to carry. In the gentle space between breaths, your future self extends their hands to you. Cradle there, shimmering with a light not of this world, is a gift. It is not large. It does not dazzle with grandiosity. It vibrates with a power so profound. You can feel it altering the very air around you. This gift is not random. It was crafted from the fabric of your destiny. It holds the codes of your new identity, the blueprint of who you are stepping into. Look at it now. What does it appear to be? Perhaps it is a golden key, perhaps a glowing crystal, a book, a sphere of pure light, a flame that dances but does not burn, or perhaps something only you can recognize. Whatever form it takes, know this: it was always meant for you. This gift carries the memory of your wholeness, the vibration of your highest self, the permission to live your expanded timeline without apology. Your future self smiles, eyes shining with infinite love, and they place the gift gently into your hands. Feel its weight, feel its warmth, feel how it hums and pulses, syncing with the rhythm of your own heartbeat. As you hold it, a stream of silent knowing floods your mind. You are ready. You are capable. You are destined to embody this new identity fully. The gift begins to dissolve, not into nothingness, but into you. It merges with your skin, your bones, your breath, becoming part of your frequency forever. You do not need to remember it with your mind. It is imprinted into your soul now. You carry it naturally, effortlessly, inevitably. Breathe deeply. Inhale the codes. Exhale the resistance. Inhale the becoming. Exhale the fear. Say silently within yourself, I receive my new identity. I embody my highest self. I allow my future to live through me now. Feel the resonance expand outward, altering your electromagnetic field, drawing into your life the opportunities, relationships, and realities that match your highest vibration. You are no longer the seeker. You are the source. You are the portal. You are the breath of a new timeline made manifest. And now, merged with your future self, carrying the codes of your new identity, you are ready for the next sacred act, becoming the embodiment. Chapter 6, Becoming the Embodiment. Spoken by the voice that remembers the shape of your soul. You are no longer imagining. You are no longer hoping. You are no longer reaching. You are becoming. Becoming is not about striving. It is not about fixing. It is about allowing. Allowing the truth that has always lived beneath your fears to finally surface, to finally breathe, to finally shine without restriction. Feel it now. The gift you received is no longer something you carry. It is something you are. It moves through your blood. It hums in your breath. It vibrates in the space between your cells. You are not separate from your new identity. You are the living, breathing, walking expression of it. Imagine now, you stand in a vast field of light. Around you, timelines shimmer like rivers of possibility. You do not chase them. You do not beg for them. You choose, because you are the embodiment of your highest timeline. You are the magnetic center through which all things flow. Walk through the field slowly. Feel how the very air bends to greet you. Reality rearranges itself at the command of your frequency. You do not need to force your dreams. You become them. You do not need to chase love, abundance, peace. You radiate them effortlessly, and the world responds accordingly. Breathe now. Feel the expansion in your chest. Feel the certainty anchoring into your bones. Say this within yourself: I am the living embodiment of my future self. I carry the codes of my new identity in every breath. I walk as the vibration of my highest destiny. Let the words sink deeper, not as hopes, not as affirmations you are trying to believe, but as the simple, undeniable truth of who you are now. You're no longer in transition. You're no longer preparing. You're here, and from this new embodiment, you will not merely receive life. You will create it. You will shape it with your energy, with your presence, with your unwavering alignment. Your past identity belonged to an old reality. Your new identity shapes a new one. The world you seek is already responding. Feel it. Feel the subtle shifts under your feet. Feel the doors you once thought locked begin to swing open at your touch. You are the living portal between what was and what will be. And now, fully embodied. You are ready to learn the art of living from the future now. Not tomorrow, not someday. Now. Chapter 7. Living from the future now. Spoken by the breath that collapses time into being. The future is not ahead of you. It is not a distant star waiting to be reached. It is not a dream too fragile to touch. The future is now, breathing with you, pulsing through you, waiting for you to choose it fully. Living from the future now means no longer asking, when will my new life begin? It means knowing. It has already begun because I am embodying it. You're not preparing for your new timeline. You're living as if it is already unfolded. Because in truth, in the quantum fabric of existence, it already has. Every thought you entertain, every word you speak, every action you take, is a brushstroke painting your timeline into form. There is no separation between you and your future reality. There is only alignment or delay. Feel into that truth. Every choice today either anchors your highest self more deeply or pulls you momentarily into the echoes of your past. And you're no longer available for delay. You're no longer interested in shrinking. You're no longer willing to negotiate with the smaller versions of yourself. You choose your future now, with your breath, with your voice, with your movement, with your being. Visualize it. As you wake in the morning, you rise not as a person hoping to change. You rise as the version who has already shifted. As you walk into each room, you bring the energy of a life fulfilled, a destiny embodied, a light so unwavering that reality itself must adjust to accommodate you. When doubts whisper, you do not argue. You smile, knowing that belongs to the past. I walk in my future now. When opportunities arise, you do not hesitate. You recognize them as the natural consequences of your frequency. You move as if success is inevitable. You love as if abundance is natural. You breathe as if miracles are ordinary, because they are, for the one who lives from the future now. Say this deeply within yourself. I live from the reality I have chosen. I embody my future with every breath. I collapse timelines in my favor through my presence alone. Feel how powerful that is, not in a way that grasps, but in a way that commands through pure being. You are the vibration now. You are the magnet. You are the answered prayer of your own soul. There is no waiting left to do. There is only living, breathing, becoming, again and again, every moment deeper, every breath stronger, every step more radiant. And from this place, you are ready to step even further into the sacred art of quantum alignment with a new identity. Because living from the future is not a one-time act. It is a daily, loving dance with the infinite. Chapter 8. Quantum Alignment with a New Identity. Spoken by the rhythm that shapes stars and dreams alike. You are living from a future now. You are breathing as the embodiment of your highest timeline. And yet, to sustain this state, to deepen it beyond the fragile surface, you must learn the sacred art of quantum alignment. Quantum alignment is not about discipline. It is not about force. It is about attunement, the subtle, powerful devotion to staying in resonance with your new identity, moment after moment, choice after choice, breath after breath. Imagine yourself as an instrument now, a golden harp, strung with threads of possibility, vibrating with the frequency of your future self. Each thought you allow, each feeling you nurture, each action you take, either tunes your strings tighter to your highest timeline, or lets them slip back into discord. There is no judgment here. There is only awareness. Alignment is a sacred returning, over and over, without shame, without punishment, without delay. When you feel yourself slipping into doubt, you do not scold yourself. You breathe. You return. When you catch yourself rehearsing old fears, you do not spiral. You smile gently. You reattune. When the world mirrors a version of reality that feels smaller than you're becoming, you do not fight it. You stay anchored in your frequency, trusting that reality is always catching up to the vibration you sustain. Say this within yourself: I align with my new identity effortlessly. I sustain my highest frequency with ease and grace. I am loyal to my expansion above all else. Feel how natural that feels. Not heavy, not pressured, just true. Quantum alignment is not about forcing your mind to stay positive. It is about choosing the energetic state that matches the reality you are living into. It is a dance of remembering, a ritual of becoming, a breath of returning, again and again, to the truth of who you are. And as you practice this alignment daily, you will notice the external world respond. The right people appear. The perfect opportunities unfold. The invisible support becomes visible, not because you chased them, but because you became the resonance they could find. Alignment is magnetic. Alignment is creative. Alignment is inevitable. When you live from the vibration of your future self, breathe deeply now. Feel yourself stabilizing in this higher octave of being. You're not fragile. You're not temporary. You're not an accident. You are the conscious creator of your reality. And from this stabilized field, you are ready to begin a new sacred practice, integrating your new identity into daily life. Because now, your new self is not just a vision. It is a way of walking, speaking, thinking, and loving, moment by moment. Chapter 9: Integrating your new identity into daily life. Spoken by the unseen hands that weave the extraordinary into the ordinary. Your new identity is not an idea. It is not a distant goal. It is not something you visit only during meditations or quiet moments. It is meant to be lived, integrated, woven into the very fabric of your daily existence. Because true transformation does not happen only in great moments of revelation. It happens in the small, silent choices you make when no one is watching. Integration means carrying the vibration of your future self into every room you enter, every conversation you have, every decision you make. It means letting your new identity guide you in the moments that seem insignificant, because there are no insignificant moments for the one who has awakened. Feel this deeply now. When you wake in the morning, you are not simply starting another day. You are stepping into a field of infinite possibility, already tuned to your highest timeline. Before your feet touch the ground, place a hand on your heart and whisper, "Today, I walk as my future self. Today, I breathe as my new identity." Let those words settle into your body. Let them shape your energy before the world shapes your day. As you move through your morning routine, bring sacredness to every act. Brush your teeth as if preparing the mouth that speaks your new reality. Drink water as if nourishing the vessel of your destiny. Dress your body as if adorning the temple of your becoming. Each act becomes a ritual, each moment a bridge between dimensions. Throughout the day, pause and ask, am I thinking like my future self? Am I choosing from my new identity or from an old fear? How will my highest version respond here? Not with judgment, with curiosity, with gentle adjustment, with sovereign devotion. Because living your new identity is not about perfection. It is about consistency. It is about loyalty to your own expansion, even when it would be easier to collapse back into old patterns. And when challenges arise, because they will, you meet them not as the version of you that struggled, but as the one who has already transcended. You respond from your future strength. You decide from your future clarity. You breathe through your future wisdom. Say this now, silently. I choose to live my new identity in every breath, in every action, in every silent thought. My future self lives through me now. Feel how the words anchor you. Feel how the commitment sharpens your field, making you a clearer, louder signal to the quantum fabric of reality. Integration is not about forcing your life to look different overnight. It is about becoming different now and trusting that the outer will inevitably mirror the inner. You do not need to chase change. You need only to become change, and reality will bend to match you. And as you continue to walk this path of living integration, you will find that your frequency not only sustains, it amplifies, it radiates, it transforms every room you enter, every soul you encounter, every dream you dare to hold. From here, you are ready to deepen even more, to move into the sacred practice of living aligned decisions, where every choice you make becomes a declaration of your new reality. Chapter 10, Living Aligned Decisions, spoken by the crossroads where destiny is chosen in every breath. Every day, you stand at countless crossroads, some grand and obvious, others so small they seem invisible. And yet, it is in these moments, these countless quiet intersections, that the architecture of your new life is built. Living aligned decisions means choosing over and over again, not from fear, not from habit, but from the vibration of your future self. It is the practice of asking, again and again, which choice belongs to my highest timeline? Which action serves my new identity? Feel the weight and the freedom of this truth. You are not at the mercy of circumstance. You are the architect of alignment. Each decision you make, what you say yes to, what you say no to, what you prioritize, what you release, is a brushstroke painting your future into form. There are no small choices. There is only energy, flowing, weaving, constructing your reality around you. Visualize it. You hold in your hand a compass, but instead of pointing north, this compass points to alignment. Every time you are faced with a decision, this inner compass whispers, pulling you toward the frequency of your becoming. Sometimes the aligned choice feels bold. Other times it feels quiet, almost invisible. Sometimes it demands great action. Other times it asks only for a single, silent no. But always, it honors the vibration you're choosing to live. Say this now within yourself. I honor my future self through my daily choices. Every decision I make is a declaration of who I am becoming. I trust the pull of my highest alignment. Feel that truth settling into your bones. When you act from alignment, opportunities find you naturally. Synchronicities become your language. Resistance fades because you're no longer forcing, you're flowing. Alignment does not mean life becomes without challenges. It means you meet every challenge as the future you, with calm, with sovereignty, with trust. It means your decisions are not based on urgency or fear or desperation, but on devotion to your own expansion. Breathe that in. Living aligned decisions transforms you from a reactor into a creator, from one who waits to one who weaves. You are the weaver now, the sculptor, the initiator of the destiny you once only dreamed of. And as you practice making aligned decisions, moment after moment, day after day, your reality shifts so profoundly. You barely recognize the old life you left behind. You realize you are not chasing your dreams anymore. You are living them because you chose them over and over again. And now, standing in the strength of your aligned choices, you are ready to embrace the final and most sacred practice, trusting the unfolding, because the highest realities are not built overnight. They are revealed in perfect divine timing to those wise enough to trust the space between the steps. Chapter 11, Trusting the Unfolding, spoken by the timeless current that knows your arrival is inevitable. You have made the choice. You have aligned your breath, your heart, your decisions. You have become the living vibration of your future self. Now, you are called into the most sacred practice of all, trusting the unfolding. Because in the quantum field, the moment you choose, the moment you align, the moment you embody, the reality is already created. It exists. It is real. But in this human experience, time still plays its beautiful dance. Seeds must root before they bloom. Currents must gather before they crest into waves. And so there will be moments where you cannot yet see the evidence. There will be stretches of days, of breaths, of steps, where your external world seems quiet, where no grand sign bursts forth from the sky. And it is here, in this holy silence, that your true mastery is forged. Trusting the unfolding means standing tall, even when the world still looks the same. Because you know you are not the same. It means breathing deeply, even when impatience whispers, because you know reality is rearranging on your behalf. It means smiling with quiet certainty, even when the mind craves proof, because you trust the unseen workings of the field. Feel this truth now. You are not waiting. You are preparing. You are not hoping. You are knowing. You are not begging. You are receiving. Say this within your being. I trust the sacred unfolding of my destiny. I remain unwavering in my vibration. I know that what I have chosen is already mine. Breathe these words into your cells. Let them soak into the marrow of your bones. Because when you trust the unfolding, you become an unshakable force. You no longer rush. You no longer chase. You no longer collapse under temporary illusions. You walk with the dignity of one who knows the universe bends to their becoming. You live as if your manifestations are inevitable, because they are. And in that vibration, in that knowing, you collapse time. You draw the future closer, faster, brighter, because reality responds not to need, not to impatience, but to certainty, to gratitude, to presence. The unfolding is not against you. It is for you. It is sacred, perfectly timed, exquisitely designed. Each step you take in trust strengthens your field. Each breath you take in gratitude accelerates your arrival. You are not separate from your dreams. You are their living bridge. And so you walk forward, smiling into the invisible, embracing the journey not as a waiting room, but as a sacred dance with the infinite. Ahead, the next phase of your evolution awaits. Quantum gratitude, the art of thanking realities before they manifest, and thus summoning them into form. Chapter 12, Quantum Gratitude, spoken by the silent river that always returns to the sea. There's a frequency more powerful than hope, more magnetic than desire, more creative than effort. It is gratitude, not for what you wish to have, but for what you already hold. Within the infinite now, quantum gratitude is the art of thanking realities before they appear to your eyes. Is this sacred recognition that if you have chosen it, if you have aligned with it, then it already exists, and you are simply walking the path to its full unveiling. Gratitude collapses the illusion of separation. Gratitude tells the field, it is done. I am ready. I have received. Feel into this truth. When you are grateful for a reality not yet seen, you declare it as yours. You claim it with your heart. You magnetize it with your certainty. And the universe, always faithful to resonance, must respond. Breathe now. Breathe into the futures already alive within you. See them shimmering, pulsing, breathing just beyond the veil. And whisper, thank you. Thank you for my highest timeline unfolding perfectly. Thank you for the love, the abundance, the freedom, the purpose. Thank you for the versions of myself already living in joy, peace, and fulfillment. Thank you for the miracles I can already feel breathing toward me. Let the gratitude rise naturally, Not forced, not manufactured, genuine, real, radiating from your soul as naturally as breath. Because deep down, you are not hoping these things will happen. You are thanking them for what they already are. And in this vibration of pure, unconditional gratitude, the walls of time soften, timelines collapse, realities quicken, the field bends lovingly toward your song. Quantum gratitude is not passive. It is the most active force of creation. It signals the universe. I trust. I receive. I celebrate. Even before your mind sees evidence. Your soul dances in celebration. Even before your hands touch the manifestation. Your heart embraces it as familiar. Say this silently within yourself. I live in gratitude for realities already mine. I walk in celebration of the unseen becoming seen. I breathe gratitude into the quantum field, and it breathes miracles back into me. Feel the sweetness of that. Feel the power. You're no longer waiting for life to happen. You are a conscious participant, a co-creator of timelines woven in gold. And as you live in quantum gratitude, you realize you're already rich, you're already loved, you're already free. You're simply letting it unfold in divine perfection. And now, full of gratitude, full of expansion, full of light, you are ready for the next sacred step, anchoring your new identity through action, where gratitude meets movement and dreams step fully into form. Chapter 13, Anchoring Your New Identity Through Action, spoken by the hands that shape unseen dreams into solid form. Gratitude sets the field alive. Alignment calls the future closer. But it is action, aligned, conscious, embodied action, that anchors your new identity fully into the physical world. Anchoring is not about hustling or striving. It is not about frantic motion. It is about moving from being, from your already chosen state, from your already claimed reality. Feel this now. Your new identity breathes through you. It vibrates in your field. It whispers instructions, nudges of inspiration, subtle pulls toward action. To anchor it into this world, you must listen and you must act, no matter how small the action seems. Because when you move from your future self's vibration, even the smallest action, a message sent, a new choice made, a step taken, ripples across timelines and calls the unseen into form. Say this within yourself. Every action I take aligns me more deeply with my highest timeline. I trust the nudges of my future self. I move with certainty, joy, and devotion. Pause now. Place a hand over your heart. Ask silently, what is one action I can take today that honors my new identity? Wait for the answer. It may come as a word, a feeling, an image, a sudden knowing. Honor it. It could be as simple as making a call, writing a page, choosing a new thought, declining an old habit. It could be as profound as saying yes to an opportunity or no to an energy that no longer fits. Whatever it is, act on it, because when you move in alignment, you strengthen the bridge between the unseen and the seen. Your future self does not wait for external permission. They do not stall, wonder, or hesitate. They recognize the smallest acts as spells cast across reality, weaving the fabric of destiny with their presence. You're that being now. You walk differently. You speak differently. You think, breathe, and decide differently. Every action is an echo of your becoming. Every step is a hymn sung to the universe. I'm already home. I'm already whole. Breathe into that knowing. You're not acting to achieve. You are acting to reveal what is already yours. You are dancing your destiny into being. And now, with each step anchored, each breath alive, each action aligned, you are ready to deepen into the most powerful embodiment of all, living the frequency of fulfillment now. Not tomorrow, not when circumstances change. Now, because fulfillment was never meant to be a destination. It is a vibration you can live at this very moment. Chapter 15, Merging Fully with Your Future Self. Spoken by the silent flame that has always burned within you. You have walked the path. You have breathed the breaths. You have chosen the frequencies again and again. And now, the final veil thins. The final illusion dissolves. There is no distance left between you and the self you came here to become. Merging fully with your future self is not a step you take with force. It is a surrender, an allowing. It is the sacred moment when you stop seeking, stop striving, stop reaching, and simply become. Breathe into this now. Visualize yourself standing in a field of pure light. Before you stands your future self, not as a separate being, but as a mirror so clear, so true, that you see your own eyes shining back at you. Feel their presence, vast, loving, unwavering. Feel their energy, steady, luminous, free. They extend their arms to you, not to rescue, not to change, but to welcome you home. And you step forward, without fear, without hesitation, with the certainty that you were always meant to meet here. As you move closer, you feel the separation dissolve. You feel the walls between timelines fall away. You feel the layers of doubt, fear, and old identity burn away like mist in the morning sun, until there is only one being standing in the light. You, whole, radiant, aligned, expanded beyond all former boundaries. Your future self is not somewhere else. They are breathing through you, thinking through you, loving through you. The codes of your highest timeline are now embedded in your thoughts, your choices, your energy, your presence. Say this now with the deepest authority. I merge completely with my future self. I embody my highest timeline fully. I am the living realization of my destiny. Feel it, not as a hope, not as a wish, as truth. Breathe it deeper. Every cell of your body, every fiber of your soul aligns in perfect harmony. You are not becoming. You are not waiting. You are. You walk differently now. You speak differently now. You live from a higher octave of reality, where manifestation is natural, where abundance is a baseline, where love is effortless, where purpose is inevitable. Your vibration carries the signature of completion. The universe recognizes you. The field bows to your presence. Reality rearranges itself to reflect your new alignment. This is not the end. This is the true beginning, because you are now living as the future self you once dreamed of. And ahead, a lifetime of miracles awaits, because you have become the frequency through which miracles are born. Breathe deeply. Anchor this final knowing into your being. You are home. You are fulfilled. You are free. And now, you walk forward, not seeking, but radiating the destiny that was always yours. Chapter 16, Embodying the New Reality Daily. Spoken by the pulse that shapes universes with every heartbeat. You have merged. You have remembered. You have become. But the path does not end here. It begins anew, in every sunrise, in every breath, in every small, sacred choice. Embodying the new reality daily means living not as a seeker, but as the source. It means no longer asking, will my dreams arrive? But declaring, my dreams live through me now. It is the conscious, gentle devotion to your vibration, to your alignment, to your chosen becoming, even when no one is watching, especially when no one is watching. Feel this truth. You are the custodian of your frequency. You are the guardian of your field. You are the creator of your days, and thus the architect of your entire life. Each morning, when your eyes open, you have a sacred task to choose to live as the highest version of yourself. Before the world gives you a reason to, before circumstances tempt you to contract, before old echoes try to claim you, you choose. You set the tone. You become the signal that reality responds to. Breathe now. Imagine yourself waking with the sunrise, your heart already tuned to your highest frequency. Before your feet touch the ground, you place your hand over your heart and whisper, I remember who I am. I remember what I carry. Today, I live as my future self, fully embodied, fully alive, fully free. You carry that frequency into your breakfast, into your conversations, into your work, into your rest. You move through challenges not with resistance, but with sovereign grace. You celebrate small victories as boldly as grand ones, knowing that energy multiplies itself. And when old doubts attempt to rise, you meet them not with fear, but with a calm smile. I'm no longer available for anything less than my highest timeline. You do not battle the old reality. You outgrow it effortlessly. You hold your frequency steady. You hold your vibration high. You choose your alignment over and over again until it is no longer a choice. It is simply who you are. Say this within yourself. I embody my new reality daily. I nurture my highest timeline with devotion. I walk through life as the fullest expression of my destiny. Feel how powerful you are, not because of something you chase, but because of something you allow, something you remember, something you live. You are not visiting your new reality. You are building it breath by breath. You are becoming it choice by choice. And the more you embody it, the more it expands, the more it magnetizes, the more it transforms everything around you. You're a lighthouse now, a walking portal of possibility, a living, breathing transmission of what is possible when a soul chooses itself fully. And so you walk forward, not hoping, not needing, not striving, but radiating the fullness of your true being. Everywhere you go, the field responds, timelines align, miracles ripple outward, because you have become the anchor of your highest reality. And this, dear soul, is how you change your life, not by forcing it, but by becoming the vibration of everything you ever desired. And so now, in closing this sacred journey, you are ready for the final blessing, the daily remembrance, a simple, powerful ritual to ensure that every single day, you remember the truth you have activated tonight. Chapter 17, The Daily Remembrance, spoken by the eternal whisper that echoes through every breath you take. Every great transformation must be remembered. Every sacred becoming must be nurtured, not because you are at risk of losing it, but because remembrance strengthens embodiment. It roots the vibration deeper. It weaves the new identity into the very structure of your reality. The daily remembrance is your return, each day, to the knowing that your highest self is not something you visit. It is something you live. It is your devotion to your own light, your loyalty to your own expansion, your sacred promise to honor the truth you have now fully claimed. Breathe deeply now. Feel the calm certainty growing within you. The daily remembrance is simple, but is powerful beyond measure. Each morning, before the world demands your attention, before old patterns have a chance to call your name, you create a space within yourself, a space where you reconnect, recenter, realign. Here is the practice. Step 1, breath. Place one hand over your heart. Breathe deeply, slowly, intentionally. Feel your heartbeat aligning with the rhythm of your highest timeline. Step 2, declaration. Speak these words aloud or silently within. I'm the embodiment of my future self. I walk today as the vibration of my fulfilled destiny. Feel the words vibrate through your being. Step 3, visualization. For a few sacred moments, see yourself living your highest life, not as a distant dream, but as your current reality. See how you move, how you love, how you create, how you speak, how you exist. Bask in that vision until it feels as natural as breathing. Step 4, activation. Choose one action, no matter how small, that your future self would take today. Commit to it, honor it, anchor it, because every action, every thought, every breath either strengthens your new reality or delays its unfolding. You choose the strengthening. You choose the embodiment. You choose the remembrance. Say this now within your heart. I remember who I am. I live for my future now. I breathe, move, and create from the vibration of my highest self. I'm aligned. I am fulfilled. I am free. Feel it. Anchor it. This is your daily right, your sacred returning, your quiet revolution. And as you practice this remembrance each day, your field becomes unshakable. Your manifestation becomes inevitable. Your life becomes a masterpiece of conscious creation. You're no longer walking toward your destiny. You are living it with every breath, with every step, with every beat of your sovereign heart. And now, as this journey draws to a close, there's only one thing left to say. Thank you. Thank you for choosing yourself. Thank you for trusting the unfolding. Thank you for remembering the power that has always been yours. May you walk boldly into every sunrise. May you breathe fully into every moment. May you live endlessly from the infinite wellspring of your becoming. Because you, beloved soul, are the miracle you have been waiting for. If you felt this activation awaken something deep within you, if your heart whispered yes during this journey, then share this sacred space. Share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Return here often to realign, to expand, to remember. Every day, new transmissions arrive to nourish your soul, to ignite your spirit, and to honor the magnificent being you are becoming. Until we meet again, keep breathing your future into existence. Keep walking as your highest self. Keep remembering, you're already home.